Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. As always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. So y'all know a couple of days ago, I said a group of black women got together on a Zoom call and raised a lot of money for Kamala Harris. Now, I want to commend and congratulate these young ladies or these ladies for doing such a thing. I think it was also the next day or day after that, there was a group of men, black men, who got together on a call and raised, a little over $1 million also. And like I said, I want to commend, our folks for getting together and actually showing that it's possible that we can all come together for a common goal. So I want to say, like, my biggest issue with this is that people getting together for what I feel is a nothing burger. Because Kamala Harris has already said that she wasn't going to do anything that just specifically helps black people. She felt that any kind of policy or anything that she passes, it'll help all people. But that's been going on in our community for decades. And for some reason, we always get the short end or the crumbs of the meal and not really benefiting like everyone else, because it's kind of hard. Think about it. Let's just talk about typical math. If person A has $100, right? Person B has $2. If you give 10% to everyone across the board, you increase their value by 10%. The person with $100 will have $110. The person with $2 will have $2.20. Okay. That helps everybody, but it's not equal across the board, because you got to remember why the person has $2 in the first place. Because the person with $100 had the head start in wealth building, did everything they could to keep the person with $2 down. But now times have changed. It's kind of, we got the education now on how to build our own wealth, and we understand it's a sacrifice, and it may take decades. And number one, like I said before in other videos, we shouldn't worry about trying to catch up with them folk, because that racial wealth gap, it's not going to be closed anytime soon, unless some reparations in the form of cash payments drops out the sky from the White House. So we shouldn't worry about trying to catch up with them. Like you see a lot of stories that say, the gap between, white men and black women. And we always see those stories about, with the making money at work. And it's like, we got to stop worrying about what the other person make. Making sure we want the equal pay and this, that, and the third, or, or pay what we worth. Always that. But we know they're not going to give it to us. So it's really time for us to kind of build it ourselves, right? That's why you know about go to school, get your degrees, make a decent living, live below your means, invest, get money market accounts, money management accounts at banks like Fidelity, T. Rowe Price, things like that. Don't put your money in no savings account, bank account that don't even give you 1% interest. Find something that give you at least anywhere from 5 to 7 to 10% interest in your money. But you just gotta know how to budget, finance. Get you some real estate, get you some assets. Just basically do something that's gonna make your money grow. That's how you do it. Not sitting in the closet or under the mattress or in the bank, not doing anything. But anyway, like I said, we know about that now, how to do that now. So we just, that's what we got to do. So that way we can grow, so we can teach our youngins to do that at younger ages than us. Cause like I said, you tell your kids, hey, if you started in your late teens, early 20s, by the time you get my age, you'll be sitting on a cool meal, easy. And then it's just interest after that, compound interest after that. And it's just sky's the limit. You don't have to be a billionaire, but you can have enough money. Because think about it, ain't really about money. It's just about being comfortable. It's about being able to do what you want when you can, most of the time. Saying, hey, I can take a pay cut. Don't matter because I got money coming in from somewhere else. I ain't got to work and kill myself because I got money coming in from somewhere else. That's you know what I'm saying? You got medical problems, older family members, mom, dad, grandparents going through it. And you know, I can take off and not even go to work or take, you know, or whatever, because I got money coming in somewhere else. I can take care of, you know, of my family. But anyway, with that being said, let's talk a little bit about this Zoom call because like I said, I want to discuss some of the things that disturbed me, irritated me about this whole thing that kind of, like I said, irritated me. Well, like I said, shout out to him. Congratulations. Did a great job. You know what I'm saying? You showed that Black Americans can get together for a common cause for if they feel it's something that's, even though it's a nothing burger, even though it's identity politics and it probably ain't gonna get much out of it in the 4 years if she becomes president. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, you came together. But let's go to this article real quick. It says CBC.ca, and it reads, Black women-led stream gets 90,000 viewers, raised 1.5 million US dollars for Kamala Harris in a few hours. Organizers had to expand Zoom capacity, stream call on other platforms to keep up with the demand. It says, shortly after U.S. President Joe Biden stepped down from the presidential race on Sunday and endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris, Nikki Robinson's phone started blowing up. Quote, we're glued to the television, and then I get a text message in the afternoon saying Black women are gathering on a call tonight. Robinson, founder of the nonpartisan Black Girls Vote, told As It Happens host Neil Coxall. Nonpartisan. We know that's bullcorn because I've seen with the Black Lives Matter, Black Girls Vote, other organizations that claim they're nonpartisan, but yet they're always promoting behind a Democratic Party for some reason. Anything that's Black oriented for the most part and quote unquote nonpartisan, you're not going to go for Republicans because they just don't like, because we've been born and raised to only follow Democrats. So let's just stop with the lies there. Next thing you know, I had the text message at least 10 times, different individuals. News of the Zoom call organized by the advocacy group Win with Black Women in support of Harris's presidential bid spread like wildfire and quickly exceeded its 1,000-person capacity. An executive at Zoom stepped in and increased the call capacity, organizers said. In the end, the group says 44,000 people joined the call and another 50,000 watched the event stream on other platforms. Okay, so you had almost 100,000 people on one platform trying to raise money for Kamala Harris. It said it raised 1.5 million US dollars for the Harris campaign in under 3 hours and signed up 10,000 new volunteers across 50 states. Okay. First, when you first hear it, you say, man, $1.5 million, that's a lot of money, right? But then when you break the numbers down and not talking negatively about it, you know what I'm saying? Understand where I'm going with this. You find out that if you divide 1.5 million divided by 44,000 people, and we know it's not exact numbers, but it's what they're putting out there, you're looking at about $34 per person. That's it. They said the Black men's call, like the night after, had like 20,000 Black men. They raised a little over $1 million. Like I said, it's not exact numbers, but it's what they're putting out there. Excuse me. So you're looking at about $50 per person. Now, this call have people that work in Silicon Valley, college graduates, and you may have some people who are not college graduates, people that make a lot of money, people make a little money. So basically what you're going to say is a lot of them people probably didn't donate to the call, but when you brag about 44,000 people and you raise $1.5 million, again, that's $34 per person. Or like I said, with the men, it's $50 per person. So all together, you're looking at about 40, what's that? Let me say 50, what's that? 80, 40, about $41 per person between the Black and white people. I mean, if you say it like that. But not Black and white, I'm sorry, the Black men and women. Talking about $41 per person, which in all reality is not a lot of money. Shouldn't be a lot of money to grown people, professionals. But again, that's great because what it takes me back to is a few years ago, there's this big, when Donald Trump was in office, he signed legislation, executive order, whatever, giving so much money to HBCUs because I believe they were looking for like so many billions of dollars over 8 years, right? And so it was like, okay. And they went up there, and HBCU presidents and people went to the White House. Donald Trump signed his bill. People talked about it. People mad because at the White House. Can't believe you're at the White House. But again, when you're dealing in reality and you need things to happen, you can't wait till your friends get in the office to ask for something. Because a lot of times your friends ain't going to give you nothing. Your so-called friends. You got to go for whoever's in power and you bring an issue to them so they can do something about it. That's just what you do. Whoever's in power, you bring it to them. You bring your problems to them, your issues to them, and they hopefully can fix them. And that's what they did with Donald Trump. Donald Trump said, hey, I'm going to give y'all some money. And I said in this video, like I said, it was one of the first videos I did when I got back on YouTube a few years back. It was about what? No. Matter of fact, that's a lie. That's one of the first videos I did when I started YouTube before I left YouTube for a little while and came back. But anyway, it's still up. I believe so. It's still up on this channel. So you can go back 6, 7, 8 years ago probably. But anyway, it's been that long. Yeah, when he was in office, when he got in office. So yeah, that's about 7 years ago, almost 8 years ago. But anyway, I said in that video, if people got such a problem with Black Americans going to Donald Trump because he's a Republican, he's a racist or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Not like Joe Biden is not one either. But anyway, you said if you want to do it if you want the money, do it yourself. If every working Black person in this country gave $7, I did the whole breakdown, but I'm gonna break it down just like this time. If every working Black person, that means from the age of 16 on up, and like I said, I break it down to the smallest compound but you can go later and tweak the details of like saying, well, somebody 16 probably ain't gonna do it. Somebody who's at this make this much money or don't make a whole lot of money, barely, barely can make ends meet. This and the third, you probably can take them out, may give a little less. Somebody who make this much money can probably give a lot more. This, that, and the third, you can work that out yourself in your brain whenever you feel like it. But I broke it down. If every working Black person, which was at the time like 12 million, a little over 12 million, would give $7 to each HBCU, I think it was 102 or 107, I can't remember, to each HBCU, which goes out about 8.5, 9 years, and just give $7 each month. Go in alphabetical order and just give, you know what I'm saying? Or just however you want to do it, but just somehow every month you send $7 to each HBCU. In 9 years, you would have raised little over 15, what I got? You raised a little over $15 billion, almost $16 billion total to HBCUs. The money that you was asking for from the president. And it's all grassroots, and you ain't got to worry, you know what I'm saying? You got to worry about the government giving you money and feeling like you owe them anything. It's just what you do. $7 freaking a month. That's all you have. That's all you had to do. So it can be done. And that would help HBCUs, young Black kids going to college, you know what I'm saying? Schools getting built up, helping, you know what I'm saying, build, what do you call it? You know what I'm saying? Building money to the school. The dowries or whatever you call it. I can't think. Damn, I'm going brain fart right now. But anyway, the money the school can raise and save up in endowments. That's what it is. Stuff like that. You're not gonna catch up to Notre Dame and them big white schools, stuff like that. But you can start somewhere. You start somewhere, get your stuff going. You do it grassroots. That's how you do it. That's how Langston University was started. You had people in the community having bake sales, selling stuff to get enough money to build Langston University in Oklahoma. They say got a little money from the government. Government said, if you raise as much money, we'll do the school. Boom, they went out and done it. That's how you do it yourself. So you ain't got to worry about the government or anybody else putting their hands in it or saying that you owe them something. Except just your regular basic taxes or whatever the case may be. So that's the issue that I have is like, why can't everyone just do stuff grassroots all the time? Like raise money to build schools in neighborhoods, raise money to help build facilities for the homeless, or like, start with the kids to build school programs where they can learn like STEM stuff, computer stuff, AI stuff, things of that nature, so that way they can get off the streets and become, and grow up and make, good money, great money, have careers and take care of their families. That's what you do. But no, y'all want to get together and back somebody who told you she ain't gonna do nothing for only for the black community. No, and she's just Democrat to the heart and fake black and only claim black when she wants to. She ain't claiming black now. She just saying woman of color, first woman of color that could be president. Understand that, because she ain't trying to alienate nobody. She knows she got the black people vote because she got them chucks and pearls. So it's like all just, like I say, identity politics got y'all, I'm gonna say, wasting money just to say black woman became president. Just say black woman became president, even though she made it, just like we did with Obama. Black man became president. Well, fake black man became president. So now you say you won, but you ain't won nothing. You ain't won nothing because you still in that world. So, man, it is what it is. But hey, tell me what you think about this story, man. Like I said, shout out to the sisters and brothers who did this. Again, like I said, other videos, I'm not a Kamala fan. I don't think she's going to do anything for our community. But y'all now y'all done tipped your hand. Black America, you done tipped your hand now. Now people know that you can raise money, millions of dollars, to do something that's pretty much almost worthless. So now let's figure out a way to do things. So when someone's out there talking about they're raising money for a school, not Umar Johnson. Sorry about that. Not Umar Johnson. But when somebody out there actually got a school and say, hey, we need to raise a little funds to help buy supplies and this, that, and the third, sure, we know y'all can get on the Zoom call and do it. So let's get it done. So anyway, tell me what you think about the story. Leave your comments below and share it with the world. Let's have a dialogue. Hey, don't forget to support the channel. Watch. You can, there's 4 ways you can do it without costing you a dime. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. All 4 ways. Hey, however you do it, I'll appreciate it. Or you can go to the description box. There's links there to where you can click on and you can give money, you can support, or you can go to marlonmorale.com, buy some products. I think you'll love them, but however you support, I appreciate no matter what. And with that being said, I leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.